This underway. Okay, welcome back. We got a new season underway here for NASCAR. Like the truck race was last night. Got Xfinity today. Um, Real quick, we're gonna have to go through the entire schedule before the Daytona 500 tomorrow and pick who we think is gonna win every race. So let's go ahead and kick this off with the 500 tomorrow. Um, you just told me off camera who you like, but you can go ahead and start us off here with that.
That's who I like, but I'm not going to pick him just simply because I'm thinking more realistic. I'm going to go Ross Chastain.
Okay. The Chevys look good together, so based on what we've seen a little bit. So do the Fords. Um, the guy I like got his first career win in Daytona, not in the 500, and came in the 400 in 2018. I like the driver, the number 43 this weekend, Eric Jones. I think he
No.
gets it done.
Hey, Toyota's been looking good this weekend.
Yep. Let's move on to Atlanta. Um, Back to back kind of plate races there, just like last year. Um, I kind of like Carson Hocevar for that race. He was close last year. I think he's going to get a win here this year. I think it could come week two, Atlanta.
Most far, not a bad pick. For Atlanta, I'm going to go Larson. I think he finally gets a speedway, like a super speedway type win.
Okay. He's due one. It's coming. Moving on, Dakota. I'll let you pick first. We'll kind of alternate here.
I'm gonna go SVG.
Yeah, that was the low-hanging fruit. That's who I was thinking. But I will deviate off of that a bit. I'll go with Austin Cindric. There's a bit of a sleeper there.
Okay.
Moving on to Phoenix. I'm going to go with Christopher Bell for Phoenix.
For Phoenix, I'm gonna go Joey Logano.
Okay. I think Joey's going to have a pretty good year this year. He's
It's always an
starting
even
to
number year, man.
pull off the Walter White look. Going on to Vegas. You pick first.
I'm gonna go. He's always been good here. I'm gonna go William Byron.
That's a solid pick. I'm gonna go. I was kind of leaning more towards him too, but I think I'm gonna go Chase Elliott.
That was my second pick for Vegas.
Okay, solid. We got Darlington after that. I'm gonna go. I think Bell gets the second win of the year. Darlington, Christopher Bell.
I'm gonna go with a guy that knows how to run the track really well, and I'm gonna go Danny Hamlin.
Okay. Moving on to Martinsville.
I'm gonna go. Oh, you go first, or I go first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Blaney
Why did you do that? Because you know I pick him for every spring race until he wins that. You know I do that.
because this is gonna be the year he wins it, and it's gonna be because I picked him.
Fine, I'll go. Hmm, I don't like you doing that to me. I'll go William Byron.
Okay.
Moving on to Bristol, I'm gonna go Chase Briscoe.
Okay. I'm gonna go Chris Buescher.
Solid. Moving on to Kansas.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go Ryan Priest.
I was thinking about that. I'm gonna go Logano, Kansas.
I think Priest finally gets a win this year.
I think he has three wins. It's you're or I lead off for Talladega, right? You pick, yeah. Talladega. I'm gonna go. I th I think Bubba Wallace might win it. I'm gonna go Bubba Wallace.
I'm going to go with a Ford because a Ford usually won the spring race every year. So I'm going to go with Brad Keselowski.
Okay. Moving on to Texas.
Um, I'm going to go Hocevar. He's usually pretty good at Texas.
Yeah. I actually have Priest for Texas. I'm gonna go Priest.
Okay.
Watkins Glen. I went Ty Gibbs last year. He kind of screwed me over. Um, let's go with the low hanging fruit though. Let's go SVG.
I'm going to go opposite of you. I'm going to go with his Trackhouse teammate. I think Connor Zillich.
Okay. Yeah, it should be a good battle between them. Then we got the All Star race at Dover. Who are you liking for that one?
I'm going to go with the guy that does really well at Dover every year, and I'm going to go Bowman.
Okay. Martin Truex Jr. He had a lot of great years there in the 19, and I'm going to go with his successor. I'm going to go Chase Briscoe winning the All Star race, which gives us to the Coca-Cola 600, in which I'm going to go Brad Keselowski.
Hmm, that's a good pick. I'm going to go Christopher Bell.
That's solid too. Moving on to Nashville.
I'm going to go. I think Kyle Busch finally gets a win this year. I'm going to go Kyle Busch at Nashville.
I've got the other Kyle. I got Larson getting back to victory lane there. Moving on to Michigan. Ty Gibbs finished third last year, and that kind of kicked off their bit of momentum. They had several good races last year, that second half, and it all started with Michigan. I'm gonna go Ty Gibbs to get his first win at Michigan this year.
Okay. Um, for Michigan, I'm going to go. I'm going to go Ryan Priest for Michigan.
Okay, moving on to Pocono.
Okay, no. I'm going to go Ty Gibbs.
Okay, I actually like Eric Jones to get win number two of the year, Pocono. This one's gonna be fun. The naval base in San Diego. Um, that one's a bit tricky. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna go. Let's go Busher. I'm gonna go Busher.
I'm going to go way out on a limb here, and I think this is a little bit of a redemption for him with a new team. I'm going to go Daniel Suarez.
Oh gosh. Okay. Sonoma. I mean, of course you get the first pick, which sucks because I know who you're going with.
I'm going to actually go. He finally gets his win at Sonoma.
You're not going to Chase, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the low hanging fruit and go Sean Van Giesbegen. On to Chicagoland. This is going to be fun having them back finally. I'm going to go Kyle Larson.
Last time Chicagoland they raced there, Alex Bowman had a really good race. That's not who I'm going with, but I think I'm going to go with a Toyota driver, and I'm going to go with Chase Briscoe.
Okay. Moving on to Atlanta.
Well, it's Echo Park, but
He's
uh,
an enemy, man. Always will be.
uh, for the second Atlanta race, I'm going to go with. Oh, who do I want to go with? I'm going to go out on a wild card here. Speedway racing. I think with the new package that they have with Chevy, I'm gonna go Cole Custer.
Okay, interesting. I'm going Kyle Busch for this one. Finally get back to victory lane. North Wilkesboro, I got Ryan Blaney.
Oh, um, I'm gonna go William Byron, North Wilkesboro.
Okay. We're moving on to the Brickyard 400.
Um, I'm gonna go Christopher Bell.
Okay. I'm going Reese's Pieces, baby. Ryan Priest. Moving on to Iowa. I'm gonna go with Ryan Blaney again.
Yeah, that was a low hanging fruit on that one. Um, I'm gonna go. Let's see here. I'm gonna go Ty Gibbs. He had a good race at Iowa.
Okay. Richmond, I'll be there. I'm gonna go Ryan Priest again.
Dude, I'm doing it. I called my shot last year. I'm gonna go Austin Dillon again this year.
3 in a row?
I'm gonna do it, dude. I'm gonna call Austin Dillon, dude.
Yeah, the fact you got that in 2024 was insane.
Yeah, like I'm gonna call Austin Dillon on this one.
Then we have New Hampshire.
I like Ryan Priest on that one. It's his home track.
I'm gonna go Chase Briscoe, New Hampshire. And then that brings us to the cutoff race, Daytona. Last chance to make it in. Well, it's not a win and you're in, so not exactly. But
Uh,
for some drivers, it's gonna be a last chance to get in.
I'm gonna go. You pick this teammate for the 500. I'm gonna go with a teammate for the last Daytona race, and I'm gonna go John Hunter Nemechek.
Okay, I'm going Zane Smith. That kicks off the playoffs. Do we want to make our playoff predictions real quick before we get into these races? As our top 16 that are getting in?
I say we do the playoff prediction in another video.
Okay. It'll probably look different from who we're gonna pick though. So
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different as far as who we think's gonna win the races.
leading off with Darlington though, I like Joey Logano here.
I'm gonna go Kyle Larson.
All right, that takes us on to Gateway.
Give me give me Ryan Blaney.
Okay. I haven't picked this driver yet. I'm gonna go Denny Hamlin.
Okay.
That move gets us on to Bristol. Oh, I start off, don't I?
Yeah.
I got Eric Jones here.
I'm gonna go with Bristol. I'm gonna go William Byron.
Okay. Moving on to Kansas, I got Christopher Bell there.
I'm gonna go with Penske, and I'm gonna go Joey Logano.
Okay. Moving on to Vegas.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Chase Briscoe.
I got Ross Chastain. And now we're back to the Charlotte Oval here, which I think it should be 334 laps, not 267. Uh, this one I'm interested. Um, you know what I think they should do is probably alternate. Like next year go back to Roval, year after go back to Oval. You know, just kind of
Yeah,
alternate it.
I think they should alternate it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Chase Elliott here though.
I'm gonna go Danny Hamlin.
All right. We're getting down to it, man. Phoenix. I'm gonna go Chris Busher.
Oh, okay. Um, I've got to go with my gut on this one, and I'm going to go with I'm going to go Hocevar.
Okay. His third win of the year that I'm picking, Ryan Preece, Talladega. Oh, you're supposed to go first. My bad. You go.
No,
You
you're
go.
good. So you go Ryan Brees.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think a non-playoff driver wins it. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say Michael McDowell.
Okay. You start us off here with Martinsville.
And then I'm going to go Martinsville. I'm going to go Chase Elliott.
I am gonna go with, man, I've been thinking about this one. I'm torn, but I'm gonna go not really known for short track at all, but I'm gonna go Tyler Reddick as a bit of an odd one there.
Okay.
Which brings us to the championship race at Homestead.
That's one driver I haven't picked like at all.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tyler Reddick for Homestead, Miami.
Okay. The driver I'm picking to win to close out the season. I like Blaney at Homestead to win the race, but as the overall champion, I'm going Christopher Bell.
Okay. I think that would fit his wheelhouse a little bit with the type of track that it is.
Yep. Your champion.
My champion for the video for this video and everything, overall champion. I feel like this is the year for him. And I'm gonna go with Kyle Larson again this year.
Okay. I have a good feeling about the Hendrick boys being there at the end, so we'll see. It's gonna be a little bit different than what we've been used to the last 10 years, but
Yep.
it'll be fun. Looking forward to getting back to this format, and looking forward to all the fans complaining after this year again, because
Yeah.
NASCAR fans are never consistent with what they want. So
Nope.
yeah, we know how that goes.
But yeah, no, stay tuned for another video with our playoff predictions. But it's just with time constraints and everything, it's hard to squeeze everything into one video.
Yeah, it is, but we'll be back on here shortly with some more content for you guys. So stay tuned.
Yep.
All right, I'll see you.